United States.
Slam. Brother. 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 And well, it looks like it's me and Slam Buddy live. What's going on, Paul? How you doing, brother? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. The Bro Show, the one-man bro, Slammer, episode 30, running wild, man. Denny, what's going on, brother? Slammer for life. How's it going, man? Get this shared here if you don't care. If you're watching this right now, good deal, Paul. Glad you're doing good. Guys, don't mind. Just give this the old share and watch me struggle here by myself here tonight. What else is happening out there? Michael, what's going on, man? Slammer Mania. Yeah, brother. What's going on? The Bro Show, episode 30. 30 weeks. 30 in a row. Good deal, Denny. Janelle, how you doing? Happy Tuesday, everybody. How's it going out there? How's the weather out there, man? We got some sucky weather this week right here where I live at. Yes, sir, Randy. I'm doing great, brother. How you doing? I may have already asked you that. We got some terrible weather in late Saturday night, man. We ended up canceling the Dynamo Pro Wrestling show here in Farmington. That was a big bummer, but it was the right call. The weather would have came in when we would be tearing the ring down. A lot of people have far to drive, so we have postponed it for now. Looks like March 1st will be our rescheduled date for Dynamo Pro. Tim, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Good weather where you're at, Randy. Well, good deal. Well, we had horrible weather. It was so bad. How bad was it? It was so bad that UPS in Farmington, Missouri, and several other locations, because this was a wide band of bad weather that stretched from like Kansas to like Virginia, something like that, man. It was crazy, man. It was so bad we shut our center down. We did not go to work. I've been there for 22 years. They've never completely shut down the whole operation. So that tells you how bad the weather was. And I worked today. I just got home here just a little bit ago, and the road sucked outside today. Did I watch Raw on Netflix? Yes, I did watch it. I was off work yesterday, so I wanted to see what the hype was all about and see if it was any different. It was a pretty good show. Matches were, 4 matches in 3 hours is just crazy that you can have that much jabbering in between. So I don't know if it'll be a 3-hour show every week. They're not going to bring in big stars for once every hour. Josh, what's going on, man? How you doing? I guess I'll probably see you Saturday night, I assume. So anyway, it was fine. Hey, Dominic, what's going on, brother? Welcome. It was 71 degrees in Phoenix today. Man, that sounds wonderful, man. It's like, I'll tell you what it is here right now. Right now, Farmington, Missouri, 16 degrees. 16 degrees. That sucks. That means all this crud that's on the ground is not going to be going away for a while. We are supposed to get some sunshine here the next few days, so hopefully that'll help melt some of that crud on the roads. Josh, the roads are awful, man. I had 140 stops today. Somehow I managed to get about 90 of them off, but man, they're just places that I'm not even going to be able to get to for probably at least another week. The weather, man, was so bad out. What's going on, Jason? How you doing? All right, Dominic, I'll see you Saturday night. Yeah, 16 degrees, man. This Canadian clipper that came down through here, or whatever they call it, man. It's one of those deep, frigid colds. We get about one of these a year, and it can go on back up to Canada, and the warm air can come back because Bro Slam just is not a fan of cold weather. Brian, what's going on, man? How much snow? I think we got about 2 or 3 inches, man, but we got like a half inch ice, something like that. So many people out of power, man. You get that much ice on these lines, man. Lots of power outages. Hey Herb, how you doing, man? 16 degrees in Arnold. It's not much different from Arnold to here, man. Yeah, hopefully, hopefully here, I know over the weekend it's supposed to get up over the into the 30s and some sunshine. So hopefully here by the weekend it'll all hopefully just mainly get out of here, hopefully. Anyway, welcome to the Bro Show, episode 30. I am your host. Your host. It's a one-man bro tonight, man. The streets are kind of cruddy. Mookie has moved, so he doesn't live quite as close to me as he used to. So there's no sense in him trying to risk getting over here tonight, driving on these roads, man. It gets dark outside. It's harder to see that black ice. So hopefully he's doing good. Maybe we'll hear from him later. Josh says, we will be there Saturday, but it's going too fast. I will root for you both. I know Butcher's your guy. Hey, hang around here for a few minutes because I have a special guest getting ready to call in here in the next 10 minutes. My opponent, Brother Butcher, Damian Blade, is going to call in, man. He's going to be on the Bro Show. He's going to be kind of my co-host. Isn't that crazy? Going to have the Butcher Damian Blade here on the Bro Show tonight, man. So looking forward to talking to him. We'll talk about our matchup this Saturday night. We faced before, man, and going to be a big night at MMWA. It's always a big night at MMWA. Well, we'll see Saturday night, Josh. Tim, please send me some warm weather, man. Send me all the 70 degrees you can, man. It's so much easier to work in 70 degrees than, I don't even, I would rather it not be so cold, but man, just that snow and walking up and down driveways, MoDOT's dropped the ball. Man, I tell you what, man, the counties and MoDOT down here, they've been working round the clock really hard, man, but once this ice gets on the ground, man, that's just so hard not warming up, man. That's hard to get that stuff just scraped up. What's going on, Dana? Dominic, put your money on him. I hope you, thank you for rooting for me. When you going to become two-belt slammer again? I don't know, man. I guess I should say, still your reigning defending New Breed Wrestling Midwest PopCon champion, Bro Slam. About 482 days, something like that. It'll probably be, there's no matches in the wintertime at New Breed, which is smart because as you see what happened here, we had to cancel the Dynamo show this past Saturday night because the weather was coming in all nasty. So I got me a G Fuel Pac-Man Cherry Bomb. That's what you see me drinking here tonight. I need it because I don't like to do this much talking by myself. Kathy, what's going on? Am I going to see you Saturday night? Better keep an eyeball here on my phone here. Like I said, hang around here for a little bit. The Butcher, Damian Blade's going to join me here via phone call, so I look forward to that. It's going to be pretty cool. So I guess while we're doing that, I do have some weekly purchases, man. I'm pretty excited about this. I pre-ordered this off Walmart.com. I got another complete series from the Monday Night War series, man. This is the Build-A-Figure Dusty Rhodes series. It comes with 6. Number 6. Why you call him 6? He was the 6th member of the NWO, brother. NWO for life. 6-Pac. Isn't that awesome? There's a chase of him, too, and he's got the Thug singlet on. So I would like to find that, man. Pretty cool, man. Good picture. X-Pac. 6-Pac there. That's the Dusty Rhodes Build-A-Figure, so that's pretty awesome. So that's figure one in that collection. Number two, say hello to Razor Ramon. Look at that, man. Razor in that epic 90s vest, man. Isn't that awesome? Razor Ramon, man. Razor rules, dude. That's awesome. This one I'm really excited about, man. This turned out to be a really cool action figure. Lita with the WWF Women's Championship. How cool is that, man? Lita, revolutionary women's wrestler. And this is the main event, man. This is why I wanted this series. And when I get a series, man, I got to get the whole series. Even though I don't open them, I got to have the whole series. The Ultimate Warrior during his WCW run. Blue jeans, he's got the big Ultimate Warrior duster jacket on. The WCW microphone. He wasn't there a long time, man, but the Ultimate Warrior, everybody remembers him being in the WCW. Let's see here what we got going on here. Blah, 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 blah. Dana, seems like Blake Road in front of General Custer's daycare may have forgot about plowing and... Oh, man, I tell you what, man, there's been a lot of roads that haven't been plowed and salted, but hopefully the counties and the cities and the MoDOT can get to some of these places. Oh, going to the condo Saturday. Man, what about Max? Where's he been, man? I haven't seen him on Facebook or anything. Is he doing all right? I hope he's doing all right. Maybe he'll join in here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the Butcher, Damian Blade. Butcher, let me get you on speaker there, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, the Butcher, Damian Blade. What's going on, Butcher?
Well, hello, everyone. I'm glad I could join you on the Bro Show since Mookie is a little bit too scared to, get in his car and drive there. How sad.
Man, I would walk. I would put on my snow tennis rackets on my feet, man. I'd walk. I'd make the trek,
Well, I mean, some of us have that in us, but I don't think Mookie does. He's probably eating some pizza somewhere.
He probably got some pizza rolls. He's a pizza roll type guy, he likes the pizza too. We talk about that. What does the Butcher like to eat, man?
Ooh, my favorite. I'm kind of a cheeseburger kind of guy.
Cheeseburger. Cheese. Now,
yes.
now, when I talk cheeseburgers, man, Bro Slam, he is the plainest of the plain people you will ever meet. I do not like almost anything, man. When it comes to cheeseburgers, man, it is a meat, bread, cheese. That's all. No, I'm not like Jim Cornette. No double onions, double pickles, double mayo. Just plain old cheese. I'll take all the cheese though, man. Cheese it up for me.
Oh, I love cheese. That's probably the number one thing that the Butcher eats is cheese.
Cheese. Man, is everybody hearing the Butcher okay out there? Z-Miz, what's going on, man? Good. Yeah, here's your man, Josh Summers on here, Damian Blade. He's playing it.
Hello, Josh.
Josh, Damian says hello. Brian, what? Yeah, One Warrior Nation, the Ultimate Warrior rules, brother. Andy, what's going on? Josh says he's got that Lita action figure. Yeah, man, it's an awesome collection. Dominic, he says, what's up, Butcher?
Hello, Dominic.
Let's see, Denny, whatever he want to butcher up. Randy Meston, hey, Butcher. Michael Allen Wildman, hey, Butcher. Josh Summers, Butcher. All right, man, Butcher getting some love here. Butcher, let's talk about the history of Slammer and Butcher. How about that?
Well, let's talk about that. Who won the last time, Slammer?
Well, let's go on back to the first time we met. That's actually been a hot minute since that's been about. Was that in 2023?
I believe it was, yes.
2023, you won. Hey, man, I will. Props to you, man. No brotherhood interference, one-on-one match. You beat me. Nope.
Yes, absolutely. I was a little bit different man back then.
You were.
It was definitely by any means necessary, but my heart has grown 10 times since then.
You're like the Grinch. Your heart grew 3 times that day. There's still a problem with you choking chickens, though, man.
Well, sometimes you just got to choke a chicken.
Hey, and so a few times I've had to irate people, and people are like, "Whoa, Slammer, you irate somebody." Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do sometimes. Don't mean I'm doing the old hill turn. Sometimes you just got to put your thumb in somebody's eye. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. My hero, Hulk Hogan, has been known to rake a few eyes in
He,
his day.
hey, man, you're many times, man, he'd take the fingernails down the guy's chest. They'd turn around, down the back, poke in the eye. Man, you got to do what you got to do, man. Even the Hulkster, man.
That's right. Sometimes you are pushed far enough where you have to do some things you wouldn't normally do.
That's right. And then you and I had another match. Let's see here. This would have been the end of 2023. And I believe you and the. First off, let me ask you this. You, Cayman, Ricky Cruz, the Brotherhood.
Yes.
When did you guys form the Brotherhood? When did that all begin? Good question.
Let's see. The Brotherhood started sometime pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID, so prior
yes.
2020.
Yes. You see, I can give you the whole backstory to the Brotherhood if you would like.
Hey man, I've got time here, man. It's me and you. You're my co-host tonight, Butcher. Bro Butcher.
Excellent. So back pre-COVID, I was working for Herb Simmons in SICW, and Cayman and Ricky Cruz were also working there, and we formed just a little bit of a bond. Let me tell you, my first match, one of my first matches there was a tag team match, and it was me and Cayman versus the Professionals. That's who it was. Yes,
the Professionals.
And,
okay.
Say some things didn't go right, and I was like, it didn't go right. I don't know what's going to happen. And Cayman had my back. Let's just put it that way. And Ricky Cruz had my back. And ever since that time, we've been pretty much inseparable. We ride shows out of state together if we need to. We talk daily. Usually every morning we get up and we send each other some kind of voicemail. I don't call it a friendship. It is a true brotherhood. I feel even though we don't have the same blood running through our veins, we are brothers.
Hey man, you don't have to necessarily be family to be brothers. That is a true case.
That is very true. And I've gotten close to many of wrestlers, such as yourself and Moondog and your family is just great people. And that's why I hate to do what I have to do this Saturday. But once again, when you're backed up against the wall, you have to do what you got to do.
Yeah, man, we'll get to that in a minute. Our second match, close to the end of 2024, you and the Brotherhood actually were having some problems around this time. Ricky, he was the champion at the time, and he was just he was all up in my business, man. I think he was feeling threatened at the time for some reason. I'm just going out there having matches. I was climbing that ladder trying to get to that MMWA championship, and I don't think he liked it at the time. Now, since then, Ricky's turned the page, man. He's the man. He was the man then. He had a bad attitude, but I think he's the man. He's always been the man. But our match, we were going. I was making my big comeback on you, and Ricky came down there and got you disqualified, which made me the winner. So,
correct. Well, you see, the problem.
Or I'm sorry, it made me the winner. You were disqualified. I was the winner. Excuse me.
That's right. So we are 1-1.
1-1. And
here was the thing. Here's what happened with Ricky that the general audience does not know. But I'll tell you a little inside information.
A little inside baseball. All right.
Yes. Ricky Cruz was dealing with a little bit of a high blood sugar problem. So he could not regulate himself. So once he got regulated, we became friends again.
Hey, man, sometimes poor eating habits, things like that, poor intake of food, man, that can really screw with your brain. So I understand that, man. We see him in there hanging and banging, lifting weights and cardio and meal prepping, man. He's really got it together, man. Proud to see
Yes,
him
yes,
do
he
that.
does.
So
Yes,
anyway,
he looks amazing.
he does, man. So after that match, I kind of me and Cayman actually were in 6-man tag team action against Ricky and a couple of his couple guys that he found to help him out, and they didn't help him out very much because I recall a big leg drop and 1, 2, 3 later, me, and Cayman were standing there with our hands raised in victory.
Well, that's true. See, he tried to replace us, but then he found out we were irreplaceable.
Irreplaceable.
That's families fight, families argue, brothers fight and argue, but at
Sure.
the end of the day, we always have each other's back.
Always have each other's back. Well, ever since that match, I end up having the match of my wrestling career with Ricky. I actually beat him, won the MMWA championship. It was a chase for the ages. Man, I tell everybody every day, man, I'll say this forever. All I wanted to do was come into MMWA and have a match. I just wanted to have a match at the South Broadway Athletic Club. And I've been wrestling there for like, what, 3 years now? So,
Correct.
and now I've been a champion. I mean, I never would have dreamed that would have happened. So, nose to the grindstone, man, working hard, doing the best that I can, man. So, it was awesome to hold that belt for 6 months. I had a run in every single match. It was insane. Ever since I lost the belt, man, I've been climbing that ladder, rung by rung. And then they announced for this month, New Year's Revolution, this Saturday night, man. What is this, the 11th this Saturday night?
January 11th.
January 11th. South Broadway Athletic Club, man. It might be cold outside, but I will guarantee you, not only will the match between the Butcher and Slammer be hot, every single match on that card will be hot. There's going to be a Tony Costa legacy battle royal, correct? Did I say that right?
You did. Correct.
And one of those guys looks like there's going to be a belt handed to one of them. So somebody's going to be the legacy champion walking out of that battle royal.
Yes, we have a lot going on this Saturday. And let's not forget that we have a coat drive.
Coat drive, that's right.
Please bring any coats that you no longer use, because there are a lot of people out there that do need coats this time of year that don't have them. But let's not forget the Hall of Fame ceremony will take place that night as well, as we induct MMWA legends into the MMWA Hall of Fame.
That was the next thing I was getting ready to say, man. Big MMWA Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Headliner, Tony Costa, Mr. MMWA. That's exciting, man.
Absolutely.
I unfortunately never got to wrestle for Mr. Costa. I actually came to a couple of events when he was still here with us. I never got the opportunity to talk to him or anything, but I'm honored to be able to wrestle in the same building that he built, man. The company that he built. So
I had the honor of winning the very first Tony Costa Memorial Battle Royal. So I got to hold that trophy, and it's a huge trophy.
Oh, it's gigantic.
Yes, so that was nice. You see, myself, I have not been MMWA champion for quite some time, and it's my goal in 2025 to become MMWA champion once again. So this Saturday, you have two men who really want to be the champion down at South Broadway Athletic Club, going one-on-one, and we both have one win apiece. So you tell me,
this
it's going to get real hot.
This is what you call a rubber match.
That's right.
So anyway, I don't know I don't know what's going to happen. I seen your post the other day. It said 2025. You have a mission, gold. I wasn't sure what that meant. That could, for all I knew, you may want to be the junior heavyweight champion. I don't know. I don't know if you qualify for that division.
No, I certainly do not. And, but I will say this. Have you seen this Gerald the Boring guy and all his videos on his treadmill?
I've seen it.
You talk about the most boring man I've ever met in my life. He's on a treadmill and he's just talking. It's like, can you be a little creative? I mean, we have look at Slammer here. Slammer has a gimmick that
it's not a gimmick.
Come to see, correct? Like, you have a following. People come to buy your merchandise. The Butcher, I have a following. I have something that people want. Gerald Boring, what does he have? He has nothing. So he's like, you're skipping over Slammer and you're coming right to me. No, not at all. Slammer is definitely right in my front view. I'm watching you, Slammer. But at the same time, I watch people like Gerald Boring because they're going against my best friend, Ricky Cruz. And then he wants to drag my name into it. So what is a man to do but to retaliate?
Man, there's so much going on at the MMWA right now, man. I don't know why anybody would not want to be there Saturday night, man. If you're watching this right now and you're anywhere around the St. Louis area this Saturday night, man, 7 o'clock bell time. The doors will open up at 6. Come there at 6 o'clock. Come on down. See me and Butcher at our merch tables, man. Get a picture with us. Buy our merch, man. Go over to the concession stand. Get you a Gus's pretzel, man. Awesome. There's open bar, man. It's going to have the Hall of Fame ceremony going on, man. MMWA does it up right, man. It's going to be cold outside, so you might as well come down and be warm down at the Broadway Athletic Club. Me and Butcher, we're going to go out there. We're going to tear it up, man. Two guys on a mission. We both once were MMWA champion. We're both looking to do it again. So,
absolutely. I'm looking for gold, whether it's tag team gold, whether it's the MMWA Heavyweight Championship, or that beautiful Tony Costa belt. Either way, I'm looking for more gold. I don't like to be a one-time, one-hit wonder. I've had a long career, and my goal is to win more gold in MMWA. It's the only place I wrestle now. I've committed myself full-time there. So I want to represent that company the best way that I can.
You've done it once. The thing is, man, I'm in the way this time because I want the same thing. And if you're in this business to not want to be a champion, why are you in it for, right?
That is absolutely right. Some people are in it for all of the wrong reasons, sadly enough. But I think we're in it for the right reasons. We enjoy the fans. We want championship gold, and we like to sell our merchandise. That's for sure.
Man, there's nothing better than getting down there in front of that hot crowd at MMWA, man. It is loud from the minute the first bell starts for the first match to the bell for the end of the main event. I had a match with a guy last month, and he told me, he said, man, I have never been part of a match that was that into a match. It's like, man, you wrestled Slammer tonight, brother. It's gonna be on fire, brother.
Absolutely. And can we talk about Anthony Castaldi for a minute?
Heck yeah. Let's talk about him.
I mean, how many promoters do you know, Slammer, who at the end of the year for Christmas, he buys such a beautiful spread of food for us, pizzas and salads and pasta, and just gives us so much stuff as professional wrestlers. You know, sometimes we go to these shows and they do nothing for us. But Mr. Castaldi always takes care of his workers.
Yes, he does, man. That was my second Christmas party with MMWA. Last year's was awesome. This year's was even better because nobody went up there and took all the food on their first plate.
Correct.
Hey, man, whatever that pizza was, number one, those things were the biggest pizzas I've ever seen in my entire life.
30-inch pizzas.
30-inch pizzas. Where did those come from? Because that crust was...
I believe it's a place called Mr. X.
Mr. X. All I know is I've got to go down there and I've got to get one of them things. That crust, dude, was amazing. I'm a pizza crust loving machine, and whatever that crust was, oh my gosh, it was so good.
It was very, very amazing. Absolutely. Hey, can I change the subject for one second?
Sure can.
Can we talk about Monday Night Raw?
Let's talk about it.
Okay, so me and you have already kind of conversed about this, but this might be a little controversial. But I watched as my hero and yours walked out on the stage Monday night on Netflix on Monday Night Raw and get booed.
Yep.
I find that utterly ridiculous.
I hated it,
Listen,
man.
here is the deal. We all have different political views, and we've all done things in our past that we regret. We've all said things that we regret. But that man at 70, how old is he?
71.
71 years old is a legend. And if you can't put his political views behind you and give that man some applause, because guess what? There would be no WWE if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
everyone wants to say it was Vince McMahon, but if he didn't have that horse to ride, which was Hulk Hogan, then it would never would have took off, because he originally wanted Dusty Rhodes to be that number one guy.
Boy,
and I don't think it would have worked.
I'm not quite sure professional wrestling would even be a thing right now if it would have been Dusty Rhodes.
No, there's no way. I'm a big Dusty Rhodes fan, but you put them side by side and you go, which one is going to take wrestling into the direction that we want to go? And it was Hulk Hogan. He was a superhero. Whenever I was a young man, I thought he was a superhero. Whenever he would Hulk up, I would watch wrestling with my grandpa, and he's like, he's got some superpowers that I've never seen before.
Yep.
And he's just a hero. Yes, heroes make mistakes. Heroes do stupid things and say stupid things. But where is our grace and mercy anymore in this world?
Yep. I tell you what, man. When we went to, I've got to talk to Hulk Hogan many times now since 2014. I've got to know him. I go down to his shop a lot. I go down to Hogan's Hangout. Thanks for the coins there, Paul. Appreciate that, brother. Star sent. Thank you, brother. But I mean, he's always been super cool with me, with Heather, and with the fans. I mean, it's crazy, man. Just if you recall, you and I were up at in Osage, and pretty doggone long line of people waiting to get in to see him.
Absolutely, and I said to my lovely wife last night, if they were in anywhere other than Los Angeles, that crowd would have erupted the whole time.
Yep.
It's just a difference in views, and they couldn't put that behind them. That's the sad part, because if he would have been in St. Louis or, even in New York, let's just face it, he would have got a huge ovation.
Yeah, it's a shame. The Netflix show, I have a feel. I mean, it's fine that it's on Netflix. I liked it felt a little bit different. I'm glad they didn't have that gigantic screen behind them. It was nice to actually see some fans up behind that light up board they had. I actually enjoy looking at the canvas with all the sponsors on it. I think that's really cool. It doesn't have to be a plain old blue canvas, so I thought that was pretty neat. I like the camera.
I like the canvas because it gives it a real sports type of feel.
Yeah, and it gives it a little bit of character. And I'm not quite sure what I thought about all those red lights that were in between all the fans. It almost took away from the fans. But I tell you, man,
I was wondering if that was part of actual what Raw put together, or if that's actually the stadium.
The venue. Well, we'll find that out next week. I kind of wondered that too, because I was like, man, you just want to be able to see all the fans. But I sure did see an awful lot of fans just sitting there on their hands. For the one, they're noisy. There's 17,000 people there. But I tell you what, man, I used to go to some house shows at the then Savas Center, Kill Center, and I used to see you couldn't keep people sitting in their seats because they would be jumping and carrying on the whole time. And
well, I mean,
it's a different fan base than what it used to be.
I don't think I would have put Seth Rollins and CM Punk on last. That's just how I feel about it. I think it would have been Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, because I think having The Rock out there and the last part and everything would have been a better go home than CM Punk beating Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I was actually surprised they even had a winner in that match. I thought that was going to, which it still might lead to something else, but I kind of thought the same way as you. It's like, man, why wouldn't you put Roman on there last? And I just don't understand the booking anyway. I mean, 4 matches on a 3-hour program, and you don't even have the main WWE champion on there in a match. They didn't even have,
Yeah,
and I know it's not like it used to be, but gosh dang, the old, you always say that the old days were better. I also remember back in the Attitude Era. I remember sitting there and people be yelling boring at half the matches too. So there was a lot of craziness back then too. There's a lot of stuff I liked and didn't like, and but nothing's gonna be as good as those old '80s, early '90s days. That's for sure.
the 80s to me was the best time. I was a kid and I got to watch, Hulk Hogan, and then I got to watch the old NWA territories with Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair, and AWA with Nick Bockwinkel, and then
Yeah.
World Class with Kerry Von Erich. It was an amazing time. And I
Yes,
don't
it
think it can ever
was.
be reproduced. Like, yes, you could have these big Titantrons and you could have all these special effects, but at the end of the day, people come for the characters. They come to see a story. And if the story is terrible, they don't care.
Nope. That's like Jim Cornette said. He said, "Man, they made that. I'm gonna butcher whatever. So, pun intended, I guess. But the what's that? The Ula Fala? Is that what they call that thing that
Yes,
Roman
yes.
has? That thing's more important, or like the bracelet the CM Punk wore. They made those things more important than any championship belt that they have.
Yeah, that seems rather silly, doesn't it?
It
Like,
seems silly,
to
but
not have your heavyweight champion defend his belt on the biggest show, let's just face it, going to Netflix because pretty big, and not have him defend his belt, but the Ula Fala is being defended. It makes no sense.
yeah, and the way Paul Heyman was holding it, you would have thought he was holding a piece of gold, and
Yes.
you would have thought that was the WWF Championship on the line in that match.
Oh, yes, absolutely. If you were new to the product, you would think that that's what that everyone on there is fighting for,
Yep.
and it's kind of silly. And I don't think that wrestling will ever go back to the glory days. So, like, I enjoy it the best I can, but that's the best I can do.
Thank you, Doc. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I could sit here and talk about the old days and oh man, forever. Crazy how much it's changed. I'm glad it's getting hot again. It's a whole new fan base. We'll always like what we like, and the it's crazy. I'm about to go on a rant, but I'm not going to. Doc, thanks for the stars, brother.
I mean, I understand things have to change. It's a world where, people are looking at their phone while watching TV, while, playing on their computer and, this and that. So that people can't follow like they used to. You can't put your,
No,
opponent in a headlock for 15 minutes. I
that's right.
understand that. But at the same time, I tell all these young kids who do all the same moves that everybody else does, and they look all the same as everybody else. You have to separate yourself. If you want someone to remember you when they walk out this door, they are not going to remember you doing a plancha over the top rope, but they will remember how you interacted with them,
Yep.
and they will remember your gimmick that you have. That's what they remember.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, man. Ain't nobody coming to see me do anything but a big boot and a leg drop. But man, I have so many people come up to me. I swear, man, after every single event, almost every single event, I will have somebody new walk up to me and say, "Man, your match was so awesome," and I'll be like, "Well, thank you." And this is what they usually say: "You brought back so many memories of my childhood just by what you were doing." I was like, "Man, that's what it's all about, man." And it's so cool when I can set myself apart from everybody else.
Well, absolutely. I tell everybody I'm the most basic worker you will ever find in your entire life. I do nothing flashy or fancy, but I guarantee that the majority of those people, when they leave, they go, man, there was this crazy guy in a pig mask.
Yep.
That's who they remember. And that's okay with me. I'm not here to be Kurt Angle or, a Chris Benoit or any of those great wrestlers. I'm here to entertain. And that is, it says wrestling on the marquee. Yes, I get that. And that's what I do is I wrestle. Nothing flashy. But at the same time, we have to understand, it's 2 hours of entertainment.
Yep. Yeah, man, it's like, if I'm out there and I'm wrestling the big guy, I'm going to make sure I'm going to pick that big old guy up and I'm going to give him the biggest slam. I want people to go walk out of that building. If they're going to remember one thing, I want them to remember, my God, that slammer guy, he picked that dude up and slammed him. And
we will see Saturday.
Oh, hey, be there front row Saturday night, man. Josh,
I don't plan on letting you slam me.
Okay, well, Josh Summers says Damian Blade try and do a Hurricane Rana on Slammer, or as probably you and I like to call it, a Frankensteiner.
Yes, that will never happen.
That will never happen.
I will tell you, I used to go up to the top rope and do some, I would come up with something off the top rope, an elbow drop or something, but that's the best I'm going to do. Listen, none of it's necessary for me.
No.
If I climb the top rope and they see me do it, that is a monumental match. That is a match. They're like, holy cow, that match meant something for the Butcher to climb up to the top rope and do an elbow drop or whatever. If I do it every single match,
no one would care.
It's normal.
Just normal old, that's just like doing a wrist lock.
Absolutely.
Man,
Make it special. Make it mean something.
Man, if I did a wrist lock, that would be special.
Your wrist locks and your wrist watches on Saturday.
Slammer bust out some chain wrestling and people be like, what is this?
Well, that may happen Saturday. What you gonna do when I put you in a headlock?
Whoa! Hey man, what you gonna do when I reverse that headlock on you?
Oh, I think I'm a little worried because I'm not a technical wrestler myself.
Man, I'm far from it, man. Whew. You remember Greg Maddox that used to pitch for the Braves?
Yes, I do.
Greg Maddox, he would tell people, he's like, I'm going to throw an 88 mile per hour fastball low and in, and you're not going to be able to hit it. And he would throw it, and they wouldn't be able to hit it. He actually would tell people what he was going to do, and they couldn't beat it. I tell people all the time, I have 3 moves. I'm going to body slam you, big boot you, and leg drop you. I'm telling people I'm going to do to them, and I still win. Isn't that crazy? I am the Greg Maddox of professional wrestling.
But you know what? People show up to see that big boot and that leg drop, and that's what matters.
So anyway, well, brother, I tell you what, I appreciate you being on here. I'll let you get back to your business. I told you we'd just talk for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and man, you've literally co-hosted the whole show with me.
Hey, I had a great time, but it is getting late. I do have a 5-month-old child, a little
piggy
that I have to go take care of.
Go take care of the little piggies.
That's right, my little ham bit.
Yeah, I actually need to go upstairs and change because I'm still sporting the brown pants. I got home quick enough to throw on a Slammer shirt and come down here and do the show. So I need to go out and.
As I was watching the video before I came on, my wife goes, I bet he's wearing shorts.
Hey, I will say this. I wear shorts 365 days a year. Today, I've got 3 pair of UPS long pants, and I busted out the pants today because I didn't want to hear anybody say, "Aren't you cold?"
I can't wait to tell her that.
Tell her that this was the first day, and I'll probably wear them the rest of the week. But depending on what I should be back to shorts next week.
I love it.
Depending on how I feel tomorrow, but I sure had to walk up a lot of snowy driveways today, and I thought I did bust my butt once too. I'm glad I'm a wrestler because I tucked my chin.
Good thing you know how to take a bump.
Oh my gosh, I tell people that all the time. I'm like, if you feel like you're gonna slide on the ice or something, tuck your chin and you'll be all right.
Absolutely.
I wish when I started learning to wrestle, I wish that would have been the first thing that people would have told me instead of me figuring out on my own. I hit my head way too many times.
I feel that. Same here. Or the elbows. My elbows hurt so bad, like the first year of wrestling, because I would not take my bumps correctly.
Oh, you bumping on your elbows? I've got some pretty scarred up elbows too. I've been doing pretty good here lately though. If you see me wearing elbow pads, it's because I'm afraid I'm gonna take too many bumps on the elbow. But hey, I forgot all about that. We had a big night here a couple months ago too. You and I, man, wrestling at the Chase Park Plaza, man, wrestling at the Chase, just like the old days, man, like Dick the Bruiser, Bruiser Brody, those characters, man. You and I, man, right there, St. Louis, man, that was a big deal for us.
That was a huge deal, and that was another thank you to Anthony Castaldi. While we're on the subject of that, I don't know if you have Peacock now that WWE's not on there, but
Yeah, I still got it.
Hogan and the NWA have this little show on there called Carneyland, and 3 of the episodes are from the Chase Park Plaza when they were there.
Oh,
and
okay.
I was like, I wrestled there too.
Yeah. Hey, you know, I just seen that yesterday that was on Peacock. I do have that, and I actually meant to put down, I need to watch this. I am bad. I never watch anything. By the time I usually get home from work, I work out and just piddle on my phone or something, but I have got to watch it. But check this out, man. Look at this book that I got for Christmas.
What is it?
Oh,
I can't see it.
you're not on there. It's a Wrestling at the Chase book.
Oh,
Yeah,
guess what? I got the same book.
do you? It's pretty neat, man. I'm pretty excited about that. So anyway, I'll
Is
go
this
ahead.
the one that has Ricky Cruz in it?
I'll have to look because I have not looked through the whole book yet.
Yes, I little nugget there. If it's the same book I have, Ricky Cruz is in the book. And I
Oh,
was
sweet.
like, my brother made the book.
Yeah, it's got Dick the Bruiser and Bruiser Brody on the front of it. It's
I do believe
it's
that's
it's
the same
it's all
book.
it's all Herb Simmons pictures inside of it.
Yes, it is, and yes, Ricky Cruz is in that book.
Oh well, I'm gonna look through. I may have him autograph that for me.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna plug the poster here for New Year's Revolution, man. Here's the official poster for this Saturday night, man. You see Slammer on there, you see Butcher on there. It's gonna be a New Year's Revolution, man. It's gonna be some hot action. Gonna be some championships on the line. Gonna have a good old grudge match between the Butcher and Slammer. And like I said, we kept it going here a little bit longer. Butcher has a little piggy to go take care of. And then Saturday night, he can come down and face off with Slammer. 1-on-1.
You and me, brother.
Me and you, brother. So anyway, thanks for joining me, Butcher.
Absolutely. Have a good night, sir.
I'll see you, brother. See you Saturday night.
What you gonna do when the butcher runs wild on you?
Whoa, Butcher using my catchphrase. Thanks, brother. Anyway, man, that was awesome, man. Thank you again to the Butcher, Damian Blade, him and Slammer, 1-on-1 this Saturday night at the historic South Broadway Athletic Club in St. Louis, Missouri. So anyway, let me catch up here on the chat here real quick. I hope you guys enjoyed the Butcher being on here, man. That was really awesome. Thanks again, Doc, for the stars and somebody else. Randy, was that you that sent them? Paul sent some stars. I think Randy sent some stars too. So thank you so much, guys, for the stars sending. I hope you guys have enjoyed the program. It's like I said, man, I've done this a few times by myself now. It's kind of hard, but I appreciate you guys keeping me company and asking me questions. I appreciate the Butcher coming on here. What's up, Ralph? Yeah, Josh, Pentagon. That's pretty cool, man. I like Pentagon. That's awesome. A lot of empty seats ringside for Punk and Rollins. Let's see here. Butcher, if you're listening, Michael says you're a good co-host. It should be Damian Blade and Slammer in a disqualification match. Do you mean a non-disqualification match? Probably. Kane had a great... Yeah, Josh, Kane did have a good flying clothesline. Let's see here. Michael says, Slammer, could you wish a happy birthday to my sister Michelle. Happy birthday, Michelle. Hope you have a great birthday. Josh, you're like me, man. I always tell people it's like you always see that meme that says there's always that one guy that wears shorts. I am that one guy, so you're that other guy. Let's see here. Well, thank you, Randy. I appreciate that, man. He says I'm doing a good job. Well, I appreciate that. All right. Has anybody else got anything going on here? Getting close to an hour here. I went a lot longer than what I thought I would here by my lonesome. Hope you guys enjoyed my purchases of the week. If you didn't see them, there's 6. There's Razor Ramon. Then we have Lita and the Ultimate Warrior. That's right, man. Monday Night War. Dusty Rhodes Build-A-Figure series. So anyway, appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining in. I guess while I'm on here, I forgot to do this. If you are on here, here's what I need you to do. I need you to go on your little phones. You can find the Slammer page. See that there? And you should be on here anyway because you're watching this program right now. So anyway, go to the Slammer page. First off, you can hit that subscribe button. That's pretty cool, man. I appreciate that. Like and follow this. I appreciate that too. Somebody's wanting to play Words with Friends with me. Play Words with Friends. Challenge me. I'll beat you. See where it says subscribe? Next to that subscribe, there's 3 little dots. See those 3 little dots? You push that, all right? You go down here and it says invite followers and friends. You hit that button and it'll show all your friends and people that need to like that page. I've actually got some, so I hit select all 39 and it check marked all of them. And then it says send invites. All you do is hit that send invite button and then people will be invited to like my page and then they'll like it. And I need that and I appreciate that. So if you don't mind, go do that right now. So anyway, do that. Go to my Chris Slammer page. Add me as a friend. I'll be your friend. Like this Slammer page. That's awesome. Instagram. Go on there. Chris_Slammer. Go on there. Follow me on that. Then, if you're on the Twitter X, we'll always call it Twitter X. I know it's X. There I am. Go on there and follow me. Hulk Hogan does. You should too. Cameo. You want me to wish somebody a happy birthday, happy anniversary, wish them a happy holiday, give them a pep talk. Maybe they're having trouble. Maybe they wanted to start working out this year and they're already starting to fall off and I need to give them a pep talk. I'll give them a pep talk. Anyway, at Max Gym on Cameo. TikTok. At Slammermania. Go follow me on there. I make videos and stuff. And I haven't been going live on there too much, but I'm going to start doing that again. Just for some reason, I haven't been doing that very much. Slammer4878 on YouTube. Go on there and subscribe. You can watch every single Slammer match. You can go on there and watch both matches with the Butcher. Slammer versus Butcher. They're on there. You can go watch that. ProWrestlingTees.com/Slammer. Go on there and buy yourself a Slammer t-shirt. You can get the black shirt with the yellow Slammer logo. Let's see here. What else we got? Bro George, Aruba. Let's see here. Is that everybody? Everybody doing all right? Thank you, brother. Man, Doc, you are awesome, brother. Thank you so much. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me tonight. I plan on going live again next Tuesday night, 8 o'clock Central Time. Should have Mookie back in the house. I think the weather is supposed to clear up, so hopefully everything will get lined back up. So next Tuesday night will be episode 31 of The Bro Show. So anyway, thank you to all my bros out there watching. Thank you for all the stars. Thanks for all the support. I appreciate all you guys. And what you gonna do when Slammer Bro Shows On you, brother. Have a good night, everybody.